Alright, so this is going to be part 2 of this pretty epic haul that I've had these past couple of days. Again, everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you saw my previous video, that is part 1. So one of my LCSs, they got a big collection in, about 30 long boxes, and they gave me the opportunity to come through and kind of cherry pick and pick up the stuff that I wanted. If you haven't seen the last video, again, I would check it out. That one, I do have the bigger keys. There are a lot of good books in this haul too, but the last one was a lot of the bigger keys. This one is actually, now that I think about it, there's some big ones in this too. So anyway, the first day that I went there to go through, I went through about half of it, and the second day, yesterday, I finished off the rest. And yeah, I went through about 15 long boxes today. Nothing was in any order. Took some time, and nothing was bagged or boarded either. So I just finished doing that. So yeah, all right. So the deal with this is I don't remember exactly how much I paid for each book, but out of all of it today, everything came out to $3.75 per book. Some of them probably aren't quite, I mean, maybe that's what they're worth, but there's a lot of them that are worth well above that. So I'll start off with the kind of indie books first. So I found this, Underworld, the movie adaptation. This is a pretty hard book to find from IDW. Great Kate Beckinsale cover. This book is hard to find. Definitely hard to find. Same with this one. This is a low print. This is The Boys #1. This book can actually get pretty expensive. I have another copy that I'm going to be sending to CGC as a 9.8 candidate. This one isn't quite that. It's not terrible, but it's got a couple of spine ticks. It's definitely not a 9.8, but another hard book to find from Wildstorm. All right, next. Picked up Stray Bullets #1. I just didn't have this book. It's got a couple of, you know, it's got some wear on it. I didn't have it. Get it for pretty much cover. Why not? Again, every single book that I'm going to show came out to $3.75 a piece. It's actually $3.76, but $3.75 sounds better. So. Another Image, Walking Dead 100. This is the first appearance of Negan and the death of, well, I'm not going to say it in case somebody doesn't know, but by now everyone should. But first appearance of Negan, again, didn't have it. When this was coming out, I was reading the trades, so I wasn't really buying these comics. It was kind of a time where I wasn't collecting all that heavily. I was pretty much just kind of reading a lot of trades, so I never picked this up, so glad to have it. This book actually goes for a little bit, and then these two as well. So these books are actually pretty hard to find too. So Star Wars Tag and Bink Are Dead from Dark Horse #1 and #2. I'm gonna give this a read. These books can get pricey. This set can, like, I've seen it sell for like 50-60 bucks on eBay. I don't think that anymore, but still, you know, cool to have for a good price. All right, so some of these things, they're kind of in order. I'm gonna break it up into DC and Marvel, and there's a little bit of kind of like an order to it, but all right. So let's do DC. I'll do DC first. Alright, so picked up this. This is a book to keep an eye on. Green Lantern 20, this first appearance of Jessica Cruz. They do have a black and white variant that is a little more expensive. But, I mean, cover price on this is $8. So to get it for less than half of that, half of cover is not bad. This is a book definitely to keep an eye on. I think that she's supposed to be coming to one of the DC streaming shows. So this book might, you know, this might jump a little bit. Tech 250, the New 52 #1, first print, just cool, pretty nice copy. This one's kind of hard to find in high grade, but this is a nice copy. All right, in the last video, you know, I found that Detective 880. So I went and I got a bunch of other detectives too, primarily for the jock covers. But so this is Detective Comics 799. This is a jock cover, I believe. This isn't one of the more sought out ones. This is a little bit earlier than he had that nice run. But this one I was happy to find too for $3.75. Detective Comics 850. This is the first Gotham City Sirens. A book to keep an eye out for. This book can get expensive too. 872. Just a really nice jock cover. This one I really like. 878. Jock. These covers are all beautiful, man. And 881. So I do have 880. I got that yesterday for $3. So. Yep. All right. Next, came across some Catwoman. So when I was going through the box 2 days ago, I came across the Catwomans and I didn't find number 51. There were a bunch of Adam Hughes, but I didn't find the 51. So I was hoping that I would find it today, or yesterday when I went through the rest of the collection. So I did find some more Catwoman stuff. So number 45, awesome cover. Number 50, Zatanna cover, again Adam Hughes. This one's actually pretty sought after. Yeah, and then skip over. Didn't see it, so I really thought I was gonna find it, but Catwoman 72, just another cool Zatanna cover, again Adam Hughes. Number 74, that's a good one too. Number 81. I'm sorry, number 80, and then number 81. So those are the Adam Hughes that I found. I'm not gonna lie, I found it too. Number 51, $3.75. This is the second time I've found this copy for less than $5. So I'm gonna keep one of them, and I'm gonna keep the nicer one and then sell off the other. But yeah, man, this is a pretty solid copy. Really happy to find that. I knew I was gonna find it. Just when I was looking through going through the collection, there were a few books that I knew I was gonna find, and that is one of them. And I was happy to find it. All right, so next, Wonder Woman 172, just another Adam Hughes. This guy, I think he collected a lot of Adam Hughes, I think. Clearly. Action Comics 835, first live wire in continuity. Again, this is a hard book to find in super high grade. This one does, because of the black cover, this one does have a couple of ticks, but not bad. Just not super high. Action 894, first death in continuity. This is one I didn't have. I do have this one already, so, but this one I didn't have, and I've been looking for it to find it. Found another copy of this. I got super lucky, and I found like 3 copies at a 50-cent sale a couple months ago. This book jumped up to like 40 to 50. I think now it's going for like 30, but still definitely a good one to get. 52 week 11, first Kate Kane as Batgirl. Batwoman, sorry. But yeah, this book's hot right now. Definitely a good one to find. This one I've been looking for a while too, for a good price. So Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, first series, number 3. This is the first appearance of Killer Frost. People want like 30 to 40 bucks for this book. This is a pretty nice copy. It's got should I get it? I don't know. Can't get it. There's a tick like right there. But yeah, for $3.75, I'll take that. This one I was really happy to get. I have just the regular cover of this, or like the first print, but Superman Man of Steel 18, as you can see, this is the fourth print. This is a low print, hard to find. This is the most sought after of all these books, and this is a really, really nice copy. I mean, one spine tick. I would probably say this book is 9.4. I'd probably say it's about a 9.4, not 9.8, but still, definitely a good one to have. Last few DC. So the rest are oh, another Green Lantern too. Picked up this first Kyle Rayner. I have like 5 copies of this, but if it's like less than $5, I'll pick it up every time, just in case, you know, he shows up. This book's gonna jump. There are a lot of copies of these. It's not like a low print or anything, but just a cool, cheap first appearance to get. All right, so Batman next. So Batman New 52. They had #1. Got that for awesome price. I think I just bought a copy of this a few weeks ago for, or maybe like a month or two ago for like 20. So I mean, I'll pay $3.75 for it. #4 too. I think this has something to do with like the Court of Owls, kind of first storyline. Yep. And then a couple others from the regulars from the first series. So Batman 629. This is just the return of Jason Todd. He's back. He becomes Red Hood in 635, but still, kind of a cool cover. This one probably was one that I didn't need for. I could probably find it in a dollar bin somewhere, but still, I didn't care. I found Catwoman 51 for $3.75. I didn't care. And also, I found this for $3.75. Batman 357, first Jason Todd, and Killer Croc. This one does have a crease right there, you can see. But other than that, it's actually really nice. The couple of spine ticks, but you know, I don't know how much that size of a crease it would knock it down. Other than that, it's without that, I would say it's a 9 without that crease. So I don't know what that'll drop it to, but super pumped to get this for that price. $3.75. Come on, it's crazy. And $3.75. Still have all the Marvel books to go through too. Alright, so let's do these now. Again, these are in kind of in order. So I got some Spideys. Wait till you see some of these. Alright, so Amazing Spider-Man 600. I got both covers. This is the, I believe that's the regular, and then the Alex Ross variant. So these, I don't know. I had a copy of this one already, but I figured just for the price, I couldn't really leave them there. Sorry, try to straighten that out. Okay. All right. 601, J. Scott Campbell cover. 654, first Flash Thompson as Venom, and the 654.1. This set can sell for a little bit sometimes, so I didn't have either one of these, so I was happy to get them. 658. This is the first, forget, it's some foundation, I forget what it is, but it's the first white suit Spidey. And I did find these. Oh, I guess these aren't really in order. So I found these, and I was really happy to get these. I do have a copy of this next one, but the other one I didn't have. So ASM 606, J. Scott Campbell. Awesome cover. And 607 for $3.75 a piece. Like, are you kidding me? This set goes for like $100 for these two. Like, maybe 75, but yeah. And I did find this too. This is another one that's not, it's not, you know, 611 Scotty Young cover. I've seen this book kind of hovers around $20, but I've seen it go for 40. Really not much lower than 20 when it's, you know, near mint like this. So I didn't have it, wanted to get it. Really happy to get it for $3.75. Oh, so man, like these two books, for this one I didn't have, this one, that one I have, but for $3.75, like, are you kidding me? Shit. All right. Oh, last Spidey book. Spider-Man 2099, number 35. This is the first Venom 2099. I just didn't have it. This book, you know, whatever, sometimes goes for a little bit, a few bucks, but I didn't have it. I wanted it, so, and I found it. All right. This one I was happy to find too. I just never find this book. It's not expensive or anything. Punisher number 31, first Barracuda. I just never find it. It's always missing out of the runs that I see, and I got it for cheap. All these books are really super high grade too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but they're all like really, really nice. This is a book to keep an eye on. So this is The Hood number 1. It's a mini series from Brian K. Vaughan. This is the first appearance of the Hood. This is one of those books that I feel like they could kind of, they might, if the rumors are true that Marvel's kind of going in the underworld direction and like darker kind of supernatural stuff, I could totally see this either coming to Netflix, him showing up in a Netflix series, maybe, you know what I mean, or maybe a movie. But probably a series. I could definitely see him, this character showing up. So keep an eye on this book. Find it for cheap. I don't think they printed a ton of these. So this, I've never really seen it out in the wild. So yeah, grabbed it for that for $3.75. These two I was happy to get too. So Annihilation Conquest 6. This is the first new. I get, and I also got Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So this is like kind of like both are like the first appearance of the new team. You know, with Rocket and Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord. This set I've seen go up to 100. This book in a 9.8 can go for a lot, but this set together I've seen it go up to 100. Kind of maybe like probably like a $50 to $75 set for the two. But yeah, $3.75. X-Men 205. This is not the J. Scott Campbell, but it is still the first appearance of Hope Summers. When she was kind of teased in the Cable, or in the Deadpool 2 movie. Again, this is one of those ones that everyone ran out to grab, and I didn't grab it. So it was jumping up to like $20-30. I don't think it's going for that now, but still got it for a good price. Another copy of this. Now I have two copies of this. Hulk number 1, first Red Hulk. In a 9.8, this book can get a little expensive, but this is not a 9.8. But anyway, still just a first appearance for cheap. Another kind of first appearance preview. The Summer of Spider-Man. This is the first, as a preview of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. The preview is actually like 3 pages long. So, you know, it's a pretty big preview. So this book can go for like $20. I've seen it go for 20 to 30. So yeah, happy to find that one. And then last few books, getting to the end. Actually got through this haul pretty quick. I went through a lot. I went through it pretty fast. So picked up another copy of this. This is my second copy I have. Infinity, Free Comic Book Day. This is the first appearance of Corvus Glaive, I believe. Yeah, this is cool. First appearance, whatever. I don't know which one. None of these are like super big books, but I don't know. They're all good. They're all definitely like good to have. So Nova number 8, first appearance of Nowhere. Awesome Addie Granoff cover. Just a beautiful cover. Again, this book is really hard to find in like a 9.8, but I mean this one is not. It's got 1, 2, 3 ticks. It's probably like an 8.5, maybe a 9. Yeah, maybe like a 9. But I didn't have it. I wanted it. I've been looking for it for cheap, and I got it for cheap. So Now, I'm going to say before these last few books, now this is a perfect example of why getting out there and going to your local comic books shops, and this is one of the times where it really is, it benefits, because I mean, where are you going to find this book for $3.75? Where are you going to find a Catwoman 51 for $3.75? It's not going to be online. Believe me, I buy books online sometimes, not often, but I do if I really can't find a big book that I want. But I mean, it really does benefit to go out, go to your comic book stores, go to antique stores, go to yard sales, whatever, go to pawn shops. Definitely get out there and check out your stores, because you can find some deals. Get to know the owners, Anyway, that's a little babbling, but last 3 books. So found this, Planet Hulk, or sorry, Incredible Hulk '92, first Planet Hulk, first print, $40 book. Maybe anywhere from 30 to 50. $3.75. This book was going for a lot. I think right now it's going for about 40. But Runaways #1 from Brian K. Vaughan, first print, first Runaways. Just, man, you're not gonna find this book for $3.75 on eBay. And then this one you won't either, not now. So Thor: God of Thunder. This is a book that I knew that I was gonna find in this collection. Thor: God of Thunder #6, first appearance of Null, the god of the symbiotes. He's kind of like laying dead on the ground, but anyway, that's my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ton of keys, nothing crazy, no Spidey 300s, but still a lot of quality books for really cheap. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't see the previous video, check that one out. There's definitely some bigger keys in that one, but it's all from the same collection that I went through. Thank you to all my subscribers who like, comment. You can follow me on Instagram as well. Same name, Comic Fanatic 86. And thanks again. Enjoy the hunt, everyone.